Sorry, because I was there. I think when we were en route to the Dodger game. Oh God, 3 years ago, Dodgers Giants. Me and Randy would always go, and that was the beauty of our Dodger outing. We would always talk about something. And, in essence, this podcast idea really was ongoing. It's been ongoing for a while. We just never really put it pen to paper, so to speak. We were talking about your issues with your ex, and I think it was pancake breakfast.
That was, yes.
Pancake breakfast.
Yes, I think so.
So
no, that was 3 years ago. So that was a different girl. That was a different one.
Oh man,
that was a different.
See,
one.
this is too hard to keep up
pancake
with you
breakfast.
and your.
You remember pancake breakfast?
Yeah. Okay. So we're on the same page.
Our producer just motioned. What? I don't even know how to describe that.
Gun to throat.
Gun to throat. Just kill yourself.
So it was bad. It was one of those toxic relationships I kept begging you to get out of every time we spoke, and yet you wanted to stick it out. And it seems like everyone has their type. And I remember, this is jogging my memory now to 3 years back where I
completely
said,
forgot about this.
Everyone has their type.
Mm-hmm.
That's your type.
Yeah.
You're gravitated to the emotionally damaged, self-centered. And no. I mean, this is not to say that you're going after. No, it is to say that you're going after the wrong person, because you really are. But that doesn't detract from the fact that we all have to endure those relationship growing pains, life growing pains, so on and so forth. That is your journey. You still haven't evolved out of that. And like I said earlier, 30 doesn't change anything unless you want it to change.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your challenge.
Right.
And that's a lot of people out there. I mean, they gravitate toward the same kind of person. Some of us get lucky enough to find that person we click with and make it work. Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, relationships do not fucking work on their own. They don't. You have to put in some work. You have to kind of do your due diligence. You have to put in a lot of effort. But it's a two-way street. With you, it's a lot more difficult because the kind of girl you go after typically doesn't want to put in the work.
I guess, yeah.
It's an outsider's point of view. It doesn't have to be right, but that's...
I mean, I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, because a relationship is a two-way street.
It is.
And, I'm just as guilty for being stubborn in my ways for wanting to do particular things. But
you read the book.
I read the book.
She comes first.
Double
entendre, by the way, for those of you that didn't pick that up.
Oh, man.